Yo, what's up, Dodger Nation and baseball maniacs? Base Network back with another firestorm breakdown on Dodgers' latest, and let me tell you, this ain't just another episode. This is the moment that could shatter the league. Picture this. A single number, $1 billion bombshell, dropped like a nuclear strike on MLB. The Dodgers just became the first team ever to gross $1 billion in revenue. Yeah, you heard that right. $1 billion. And folks, this isn't just a milestone, it's a declaration of war. A conspiracy unfolding right before our eyes, where the Dodgers aren't just winning games, they're rigging the entire sport. Buckle up because we're diving deep into the chaos, the outrage, and the cold, hard truth. Let's break this down step by step and expose how the Guggenheim Group is turning baseball into their personal monopoly board. You ready? Hit that like button if you're furious already. Alright, let's start with the hook that has fans rioting and execs sweating bullets. Imagine this. It's the dead of winter, snow piling up outside, but inside Dodger HQ, Mark Walter and his Guggenheim crew are popping champagne over a leaked financial report. One photo surfaces, a grainy shot of a boardroom meeting, stacks of cash on the table, and a smug grin on Walter's face as he toasts to unlimited dominance. Boom. The Dodgers hit $1 billion in gross revenue for the first time in MLB history. Controversial? Game-changing? You bet your World Series ring it is. This isn't just money, it's a power grab that's got rival owners screaming foul play. What? Because while teams like the Rangers scrape by on $190,000 in luxury tax, the Dodgers are laughing all the way to the bank with $169 million in penalties. And get this, after shelling out $586 million total last year, they still pocketed $500 million in profit. Fans are outraged. Is this fair? Is this baseball or a billionaire's playground? The shockwaves are hitting hard. Social media's blowing up, and I'm telling you, this photo? It's the smoking gun in a league-wide conspiracy. Let's set the scene, people. We're inching toward opening day, less than 100 days, my friends, and the Dodgers dropped this nuclear announcement. They grossed $1 billion, fueled by that monster Shohei Ohtani deal, already paid off by the way, and a payroll that dwarfs the competition at $417 million. But here's the crazy part. They slapped on $169 million in luxury tax, making their total spend $586 million. And yet, they cleared $500 million in profit. Why the outrage? Because this exposes the yawning chasm in baseball. Rival fans are losing their minds. Imagine being a Mets or Yankees supporter watching your team bleed cash while the Dodgers hoard it like dragons on gold. The public reaction? Fury. Social media's a war zone. The Dodgers are cheating the system. This is why baseball's broken. And executives? They're scrambling, whispering about competitive balance rules that are toothless against this financial juggernaut. People are furious because it feels rigged. While most teams aim for 80 wins and a wild card spot on a $30 to $40 million budget, the Dodgers are engineered for dynasty. Is this sustainable? Or is it the end of fair play? Now let's zoom in on the key players in this drama. First, the mastermind, Mark Walter and the Guggenheim Group. These guys aren't just owners, they're empire builders. Walter, the billionaire businessman, took over in 2012 and transformed the Dodgers from a Frank McCourt-era mess. Remember Vicente Padilla, Chad Billingsley, and a $417 million payroll that still couldn't win? Into a cash-printing machine. They've delivered back-to-back World Series titles, and now this $1 billion milestone cements their legacy. But the real stars? The roster that's making it possible. Shohei Ohtani, the two-way phenom whose 10-year deal is already in the books, drawing fans and revenue like a magnet. Max Muncy, the third-base warrior who's 7th all-time in Dodger postseason homers, 209, needing 3 to pass Steve Garvey. And don't forget the outfield puzzle. Teoscar Hernandez in right, Andy Pages as the versatile backup, and rumors swirling around Cody Bellinger, potentially heading to the Mets, and Kyle Tucker, eyeing the Blue Jays. On the other side, the fallout. Murakami signs a 2-year deal with the White Sox, Song Mungo inks 4 years with the Padres. These moves ripple through the league, leaving the Dodgers untouchable at third base. And executives like the Padres brass? They're betting big on Song, a 29-year-old late bloomer from the KBO, hoping he transitions like Ohtani. But here's the intrigue. Why are Asian hitters like Murakami and Song getting these deals now? Coincidence or a calculated shift in the global talent pool? Alright, let's get conspiratorial because this $1 billion bombshell? It reeks of a master plan. Think about it. The Dodgers aren't just raking in cash, they're strategically manipulating the free agent market to maintain their stranglehold. Why drop this revenue news now, right as winter meetings heat up? to intimidate rivals. While teams like the Padres and White Sox scoop up Murakami and Song short-term gambles to flip at the deadline, the Dodgers sit back, knowing their depth is locked in. Suspicious? Absolutely. This Guggenheim group is playing 4D chess, using their financial war chest to hoard talent, block competitors, and ensure no one catches up. Remember, Ohtani's deal was structured to be paid off early, freeing up cap space for more dominance. And the luxury tax? They pay it like pocket change, laughing as it cripples teams like the Mets, $91.50 million, or Yankees, $61 million. Is this a conspiracy to create an unbeatable dynasty? You tell me, why else would they flaunt this wealth when the league's crying for balance? It's strategic sabotage, folks, and the front offices are in chaos trying to counter it. Let's compare this to the Dark Ages because history is repeating itself in the most infuriating way. Back in the McCourt era, the Dodgers had that same $417 million payroll but couldn't buy a title, Vicente Padilla, Chad Billingsley, Dallas McPherson, and a bloated roster that flopped. Fast forward to now, Guggenheim flips the script, spending smarter, winning bigger, and now grossing $1 billion. Compare that to league patterns. The Yankees' $61 million tax feels quaint, the Phillies' $56 million a joke. Past signings? Ohtani's deal dwarfs everything, but look at the Dodgers' behavior. They let Murakami and Song walk, knowing Muncy, $10 million option picked up, secures third base. It's like the 1998 to 2000 Yankees dynasty, 3 straight titles, but the Dodgers are doing it with financial firepower that makes the Yankees look amateur. Rival teams? The Padres' 4-year bet on Song mirrors the Dodgers' Ohtani gamble, but with less cash backing. And the expanded playoffs? Teams like the Rangers aim for 80 wins on scraps, while the Dodgers aim for eternity. This is evolution, folks, a pattern of dominance that's leaving the rest in the dust. Now let's dissect the roster fit because this $1 billion empire hinges on smart moves. At third base, it's locked. Max Muncy is your everyday guy with Miguel Rojas and Alex Freeland as depth. Muncy's $10 million option? A no-brainer, salary dynamics scream value, especially at 35, turning 36 in August. But concerns? Injuries are piling up, strikeouts are high, but his postseason heroics, 209 homers, all-time Dodger leader, make him irreplaceable. Depth chart. Rojas provides veteran savvy, Freeland, a former shortstop/second baseman, gets a shot to shine. Outfield? Teoscar in right, Pages in left, natural position after that iconic Kike Hernandez dunk in Game 7, and Bader or Bellinger as center options. Salary-wise, the Dodgers have cap flexibility post-Ohtani payoff, but if Bellinger bolts to the Mets or Tucker to the Blue Jays, no sweat, they're deep. Development? Freeland's a project, but with minor league options the Dodgers can plug holes. The big issue? No DH spot for Muncy with Ohtani hogging it, and corner outfielders doubling as backups. It's a puzzle, but Guggenheim's cash ensures they win it anyway. Time for the scouting report because we gotta know what we're dealing with. Max Muncy, strengths, power, 25 to 30 HR potential, postseason clutch. Needs 3 hours to pass Garvey, solid defense. Weaknesses, strikeouts, way too many, injury-prone, wrist collision last season cost him playoffs. Projections, 35 HR, 90 RBI, but at 35, is this his swan song? Miguel Rojas, veteran glue, contact hitter but limited power. Alex Freeland, athletic, versatile, started at short, played second, now third. Projections, breakout year if Muncy falters, could be the heir apparent. Outfield, Teoscar, elite bat, .276 BA, 30 HR last season, but speed? Nah. Pages, defensive wizard, power upside. Bellinger rumors? If he goes Mets, Dodgers lose a .250/.800 slugger. Song Mungo, Padres KBO star, 29, late bloomer, stolen bases HR BA spike. But weaknesses, MLB adjustment like Ichiro, Matsui, Ohtani elites. Projections, 20 HR, .270 BA if he adapts, Padres gamble. Murakami, White Sox fastball hitter, but struggles with off-speed. Projections, solid but flip candidate. Bottom line, Dodgers' depth is elite, rivals are patching holes with question marks. Oh man, the league-wide reaction? It's a meltdown. Rival fans are apoplectic, Twitter's a battlefield with Yankees diehards screaming, "This is why we can't compete." Mets supporters? Furious over their $91.50 million tax bill while the Dodgers party. Padres fans? Hyped for song but paranoid the Dodgers will crush them. Executives? The White Sox see Murakami as a cheap rebuild piece, but deep down they're envious. Why the rage? Because this $1 billion milestone screams imbalance. The Dodgers are hoarding talent and cash, making the playoffs a joke for 80-win teams. Media's piling on, competitive balance is dead. And front offices? Chaos. Trade talks are heating up, but no one's got the ammo to challenge LA. People are furious because it's not just money, it's a rigged game where the rich get richer, and the rest scramble for scraps. Dodgers fans? Ecstatic, but even they're whispering, is this too much power? Zoom out to the big picture and it's terrifying. For the season? The Dodgers are poised for another title run. Ohtani, Muncy, and that outfield depth make them unstoppable. Opening day against the Diamondbacks? A flag-raising ceremony for ring number 3, chasing the Yankees' 1998 to 2003 peat. Free agency? This wealth warps it. Bellinger to Mets, Tucker to Jays? Dodgers shrug and reload. League balance? Obliterated. The expanded playoffs were meant to help small spenders, but Guggenheim's empire turns it into a farce. Implications: more dynasties, fewer upsets, and a sport where only the billionaires win. Is this the death of parity? Or the birth of a new era? Either way, MLB's future hangs in the balance. Phew, folks, that's the Dodgers' $1 billion conspiracy laid bare. From the shocking revenue milestone to the third base lockdown and outfield intrigue, it's clear. The Guggenheim Group is engineering a baseball takeover. But here's the open question burning in my mind: can anyone stop them? Will the league finally crack down, or is this the new normal? What do you think? Is this fair, or is it time for a revolution? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Rage, theories, predictions. Like, subscribe, share this with every Dodger fan and hater out there, and hit that bell for more breakdowns. Host name, and remember, in the empire of baseball, the Dodgers are king. But for how long? Stay tuned and let's keep the conversation going. Peace out.